Well, hello there folks, my name is Phil and this is another episode of Phil Learns Vintage Story. For those of you who have been following along so far, I don't know if you've already noticed, but I've done something a little differently today. Now, I noticed after editing my last video, along with reading the comments on the first episode, that my sound balance is kind of mid. And, you know, it's always a good thing to be improving and learning, so I challenged myself to find a new setup that will provide better sound. I bring this news to you in sadness, however, because the lesson was learned at the expense of, well, a lot of things really, mainly my sanity. But long story short, the sound from my session recording for episode 3 was actually corrupted, and even though this mistake has meant I have learned quite definitively what not to do, it also means that technically this episode is in fact not episode 3, more like 3.5? Not really episode 3 because I've already recorded that, but I haven't recorded episode 4 yet, so somewhere in the middle, because I do have a plan for episode 4, but I guess it's gonna kind of flow in from this one. You'll see. Anyway, I will say that video footage, like the actual video, is still good, so before we begin episode 3-ish, let me give you a supercut of what you would have seen had I not, you know, royally messed up my sound. So to start, I went a little crazy with the clay molding. I made an axe, and then I made a fork's blade, and then a prospecting pick, and then a shovel, and then a hoe. And after I fired them up, I made sure to pan a lot for some more copper. I grabbed some more cattails and some clay. I fired up more of my molds. Friends, I made a lot of molds. And then had a bit of a read about charcoal burning. And then made a charcoal pit. And then realized I had to wait for a long time, so I decided to go on another little rafting adventure. I found and read about resin. I found some copper and then marked it with a floating piece of dirt. I found a trader who was selling a wolf pup. I found this cool sandstone gravel moment. And goats! Also more copper, plus floating dirt. I located this beautiful flower field, and though the residents chose violence, the red that I bathed in was in fact the soft glow of sunset. Taking refuge with a friendly trader, I felt a strange sense of deja vu. Before I checked their wares. I saw impossible land formations, realized my arms were too short to reach underneath blocks for some reason, and then as I came up to another wandering trader, I was taken aback by the sight of the largest mountain with what appeared to be green-tinged stone. Look, I tried to talk myself out of going closer by introducing myself to the trader. Hello, trader. But I knew I could never resist. Not the green stone. I then experienced what it must look like when the heavens beckon you to the light in the sky, only to realize that the expression "when the heavens open" means rain, and therefore meant I had arrived back home. I grabbed my coal, I made sure I checked the manual, I definitely didn't forget anything. I heated up my copper and then poured my first tools. Yay! I did some more reading and found out about cobblestone. I grabbed some sticks, I chopped a tree, I tried to figure out how to say the word quern, and decided that I'd revisit a trader that I found along the way, just to buy some winter clothes. I also had to get some green stones. So I grabbed my ore, lost my boat in the darkness, but then proceeded to find it, and left. However, as the sun dawned, so too did my realization. Where's my money? So those green stones are pretty cool, right? And that's exactly what this trip was supposed to be for. Ooh, copper. Ooh, more copper. Ooh, more copper. Also checkerboarding to gather the full blocks of peridotite stones. Ooh, more copper. And a pretty heather path back to my little raft. Now, we check up on the farm, but it never stops raining here, so I don't have to water anything. I began the base layer of the forge and made some cobblestone to replace the packed dirt on the side of my house. I learned about mud bricks, and now we have a cute floor for our forge. And here are all the things that I managed to fire up, all of the copper that I found on my adventures, my adventure pathing on my raft, and a skep for bees! Yay! And now you're all caught up. Honestly, it was pretty disheartening to make such a blunder and only figure it out when I had begun editing. But I am happy that I've worked through it and I've taken the lessons I'd needed to, and I am still trying to get better. I think it's important to be reminded that sometimes you will get things wrong. Learning can be hard, and the process itself can be extremely unforgiving, but that doesn't mean that you have to be unforgiving of yourself. Sometimes the results don't immediately reflect the effort that you put in, but you know the effort you put in. You did that. All of that. So don't forget to acknowledge all the things that you did. Good job. Now back to the story, and you might be wondering how it is I got here. The storm is approaching in 6 minutes and 9 seconds. It is dark, currently 10 p.m, and I think, to the best of my knowledge, walking up into my house at this point in time because I have no idea how it is I'm supposed to be weathering out this storm. Really, all I can tell you at the moment is that I have been building up my house since the prior debacle of my previous attempt at capturing my footage. I have just been amassing green stones and building materials, so really not that much in terms of collecting stuff. The one thing I have done, however, is I have swapped my map to be the not colorized version, and I've also gone on a rather large adventure to the south, just because I really wanted to sticky beak, and then I kind of got carried away with the sticky beaking, and I might have ran / walked some distance, and that's okay. All I have to say now, though, is I'm up to the Temporal Storm section of the learning experience, and I've got nothing to hide in. I mean, I guess I've got my little 1x1 bedroom. I've attempted to move some of my stuff into the cellar of my house. However, I don't know whether or not my cellar is going to be actually safe for this endeavor. So I guess YOLO? Anyway, let's get back into it because this is what I've got so far. So here I am, and here is my cellar. It's quite bare right now. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to sleep through the evening in the hopes that nothing bad happens, right? Okay, 4 minutes to go. That's not very helpful, actually. I'm going to stop that there. And perhaps what I should do is grab some dry grass so that I can build a fireplace down below, right? And then I can even... What is this? Is this my food? If I grab my food and I bring it to the underground storage, slowly, ever so very slowly. And maybe I just spend the time down here. Not very eventful, I'm sure, but at least safe, right? Is there just like a regular old door? How do I make a solid door? Oh, I need boards. I don't know whether or not I can make boards. What about a trapdoor? Okay, not particularly. Crude door it might have to be. That's fine. That's so totally fine. And then if I go that, and then if I go that, I can also make myself a little... like a for now kind of moment. We can have a crude door, which... Okay, chill. Right, that's a nice chill moment here. If worse comes to worse, I can block myself in. Good. I love the sound of that. Where did I had a quern here? Not a quern. I moved it in here. This is what I did. This is what I did with it. I moved it in here. Now, one of the things that I did see was that I could apparently make glass for myself. So maybe I can make myself a little glass pane to just see directly out of this. Oh, where can I put this? Here. Yep, good enough. Just gonna put these here in the hopes that they're going to help light up this area. Quartz glass, there we go. And I can make quartz glass with 2 clear quartz and sticks on all sides, which I'm pretty sure I have access to. So let's just quickly take a look at where I've put that. Where did I put it? Nope, there isn't. Good, love it. Love it. Where have I put my quartz? Oh, I've got my anvil mold as well. Yes. You know what? I have been busy in the last not episode. And just so that you can see, this is where my forge is at the moment. Which I'm pretty proud of, honestly. Okay, here we go. Is it clear quartz or quartz chunks? Quartz glass. Clear quartz. Okay, so if I have 4 clear quartz, I can then make 2... Oh, nope. 2 quartz glass. Perfect. And now if anything bad comes down here, we should be able to see it. And that way it can also tell us whether or not it's safe for us to go outside, you know? Because if it's not safe for us to go outside, it's probably best that we don't go outside. And maybe put the fire in the corner. I should have done that in the first place. It's lit. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, I've got like a little... well that seems lovely. That seems very friendly. I don't want to go outside now, but I kind of, oh, 54 seconds. Do I need to water any of my crops? Yes. Speed, I tell you, speed. Crops watered. Okay, running back inside. Do I need any of these things? Possibly. Let's grab this, let's grab this, it will be good to pour some of the things in that I need to pour in. Grab this, and some of these, and also this thing. Do I need to do anything else? I don't think so. Moving along. We go. I'm going back into my pit. Yes. Just gonna... yep. And hope that nothing spawns in here. Oh, I dearly hope nothing spawns in here. Maybe I need to like put things on the ground so things can't possibly spawn in here. Okay. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Let's just maybe fill this fire up. Good. Okay. Spear's out. 2 seconds. Oh. Oh no. Well, this doesn't feel nice. I don't like some of these sounds, honestly. It's okay, we're just gonna chill. Nothing to see here, folks. Oh, I didn't bring any coal in. No, I can't even do my copper because I have no coal. I'm a dingus. Okay, well, that's cool. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have brought some clay with me. We're just gonna ride out this storm right here inside our little fire in our little cellar moment, hoping for the best. Great. Flawless. The sounds are not particularly friendly sounding, that's for certain. How long does this go on for? This is nice. So safe, so happy. I hope it doesn't go on for very much longer. Let's have a read of it. Temporal stability. Okay, so torchlight deters rift appearances. So if I did have rifts turned on, I can make my base more rift proof. Okay, well this appears to be a light temporal storm, so nothing crazy, which is kind of nice. I wonder if I ended up making a quern. No, because I don't have a chisel, that's right. I need to figure out how to make a chisel, which I feel like I need a copper ingot for. Maybe a couple of copper ingots? That way I can make a chisel and a saw. I mean, this is at least good planning time. We make a chisel, we make a saw. Ooh, yes, it seems to be waning, thank goodness. So for this session, I think my goals are going to be acquire chisel, acquire saw, acquire proper door. I'm not trying to talk smack about the crude wooden door, but the crude wooden door needs to be probably thrown in the bin. It's not very helpful at all. Kitting out my little cellar area is probably the goal for today. So chisel, saw, and kit out my cellar area. Maybe also get a quern. A quern. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to put on a British accent. A quern. Okay, this wolf needs to stop. See, that's not a sound that I particularly enjoy. That sounds like something's out there that's not really very nice, right? This thing. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it. What is throwing stuff at me? Oh, this thing. What is this? Deep bow torn. Oh gosh. Go away. Yeah, boo. It gives me nothing. Okay, never mind. Maybe it doesn't like sunlight. You know what? We'll take it. Flax fibers. That's nice. Well, I mean, in the sunlight you'll be able to see my house so far. Look at it. I realized I made a mistake in the fact that I built this with walnut logs and have now realized that I don't have very many walnut logs. So I'm going to have to find some more of those at some stage. Not right now, but at some stage they will be needed. I did also set up my beehive, but I think I actually have to go and find some bees. Oh gosh. Is that close? Please don't be close. I realize I actually have to go find some bees to be able to populate my skep, so that is in fact a chore as well. So what did we say? We said chisel, saw, the cellar, and the skep. Okay, chill. Put that there, And we're also, you know, we can probably also tear down our little dirt moment here. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out where that wolf is so that I know where to avoid. But it hasn't come for me just yet, so maybe I'm okay for the moment. Probably put that... Can I put that here? There we go. I have made some red clay shingles for my roof. I do need to fill up this anvil, but what I will need to also do is to make those ingot molds. Oh, if I break this, will this... Oh, thank the lords, okay. I didn't want it to be like in Minecraft, you know, where you break glass and it just smashes and you don't get it back. Unless you have silk touch. Which is it's just unfortunate, really. Maybe we can put the window here. Yes, this will be my first 2 window moments. Beautiful. Oh, I switched out some of my stuff for cob here. You see? Look at that. It's cob. And I made the dark mud bricks on the inside as well as the peridotite rock on the outside here. I didn't have a chisel, so I couldn't make it the polished version, but that's okay. Oh, here is my clay. And I found out, I don't actually, wait, I don't know if this was in episode 2 or if it was in my last recording, but if you hold down Alt, you can do your clay forming without tilting your head around. So that's been honestly a solid revelation for me. So I don't have to keep moving my head about when I do stuff like napping or, as you can see, clay forming. And it just makes everything that much easier. Ta-da! I've got raw ingot molds. Excellent. And then if I put those in here to be fired, I've managed to collect just a lot of peat, so I'm just going to be using peat to fire all my stuff. Okay, I will need to figure out how to make proper continuous light sources, and I think to do that I'm going to need to get a lantern. Lantern. And I can probably make a copper lantern because I do have— oh, wait, I don't have clear quartz anymore. I did use that for the glass. But that's okay, I could probably do some panning to grab some, but I will need a copper plate. I've got a hammer, but no plate mold. That's okay, we can make one. There is no mold. Alas, that is in fact fine. I guess I'm just gonna have to melt down some ingots. Probably. But while I'm here, I'm going to also make some vessels. Oh god, okay. This is fine. Because I do want to have some more storage space. That would be really, really lovely, actually. I fear I'm gonna have to go hunt down that wolf. I'm sick of it howling in my ear. Oh. It's distracting me, look at this. Ugh. Success! I keep thinking that I have enough sticks and then I in fact do not. I do not have enough sticks. Okay, I need 4 for this one. I know that much. I mean, not 4. What is it? 8. I need 8 for this one. Oh my gosh, I can't count. I need double. I need double 4 for this one. That's what I'm trying to say. Can we, like, get on top of a... Hello? Okay, I can hear that. Can you hear that? Because I'm pretty sure that is very close to me. That is a rooster. Okay, let's be fearless. We are fearless. It's gonna be fine. If we die, that's unfortunate, but you know what? That's okay. Hello? Is that the wolf there? No, is that a wolf there? Okay. Oh, there's a pup down there. Okay, what if I do that? Will you guys be able to get out? If that occurs? I don't want to kill a baby. That would be so mean. Not that they'd really care. They're the animals and they probably wouldn't really hold it against me, honestly. No, but here are my trees that I want to try and grow. So I've got some walnut saplings planted down. It's just gonna take a little moment. See this one here? 12 days. 12 days I'll need to wait. Oh, this is something else that I don't know if was in episode 2 or deleted episode. But see these little color differentiations here? Those are actually more ruins, like further into this here forest moment. I've been cutting down trees over here, and while I've been cutting down trees, I've realized that there's actually more to these ruins than just this initial one. There's actually more of them in here, so perhaps we can also go and explore those further as well, because they're not that far away, and that means that we can do something without having to be far away from our pit kilns for whenever they decide to do whatever it is that they're doing. Oh, see, that's not a fun sound. It just sounds like there are so many of them and they're so close, but I honestly can't see any of them. Which makes me worry even more. Because where the hell are they? I don't want to go into this. I don't want to go into this tree line just in case. Okay, chill. Chill. A fur coat would be lovely. Because I, in fact, did not get a chance to buy the fur coat. So, if I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these, that would be nice. How many medium hides? I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 medium hides. Okay, maybe I will oil the medium hides. Because I would need not as many of those. And then I need to cure these. Do these just need to sit out to be cured? I'm guessing yes. I really need y'all to stop. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. My little hole in the ground. So now grab my poultry and my mushrooms. Let's do 2 of these and... oh, that's maybe too many of those. There we go. That'll make it nice and that'll make it nice and filling. Pun definitely not intended. And then after this, I might go do some panning for the evening until the light comes back. If I pick up my pan. Alright, I've got my little panning setup going on here. Hopefully nothing can get to me. Here's hoping, at least. We're gonna just ignore that. I wonder if there's peridotite stand. Surely there'd be peridotite sand. Yep, that's a word. We're probably gonna have to go on another adventure. And we could also check out the wares of some of the traders along the way, which is very handy. This time I will remember to bring my gears. I can't believe I forgot them. And I only realized like halfway to the place I was going to. Ugh. At least the night is calming, you know? Gonna pan the night away. And not think about the fact that there are wolves directly outside of us. I just don't know where they are. I have a funny feeling they're in the tree line somewhere. But I can't be too sure. I can't see them. Also, memo to me, you just need to click once when you have sand in your pan. One click, you don't have to hold it down. I've been holding it down this entire time. Incorrect. I can just click once and it will do the panny pan animation. It's fine. Yes, a second clear quartz. Let's go. Alright, look, we'll just keep going until I've run out of sand, I guess. Because I've only got 4 left. I mean, I've only got 7 left. Where am I getting 4 from? There's not even a 4 on here. Never mind, it's fine. I'm just making up numbers at this stage. Numbers are hard, okay? I've also come to the realization that to mold those ingots to the shapes that I want them to be in, I will also need to fill up my anvil, which means I have to find 900 units of copper somewhere. I'm going to have to dig. You know that one character in Atlantis, The Lost Empire? When he says, "We dig," that's me right now. Also, ooh, I got some gears. I just didn't have enough room. Oh, that's a nice color over there. I like that mix of like violet and plum. Done with the panning. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm in fact going to put it right here. Haha! Oh my gosh, I have a sword. Let's go. Why does it keep looking like that's on fire? I'm uncertain. But I do now have 2 of these. And that's pretty solid, if I do say so myself. Can I put you down? Yes, I can. I do need 900 units of metal for that. For the copper that we have, I will need some charcoal. That makes 600 units of copper. Okay. That's pretty solid. I might need more charcoal though. We'll also start cutting up some more of my logs. Not the walnut ones, because I do like the walnut from my house. Okay, okay. Here we go. There's that one. I'm going to just slowly start filling these in. Alright, chill, chill. I did have a spare one in my cellar, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Oh gosh. Ouch. What just hurt me? Hello? Did something just hurt me from— oh, I did. Oh, I see. Oh no. I might need to keep this lit. Sorry. My bad. Let me grab this, put it in my offhand, and take a look at this one. Oh, we might need one more piece of coal. Not quite. I don't like y'all. I'm just gonna keep my my spear in my main hand for now. Okay, so I have 50 here. 20 pieces smelts into 1 copper ingot. And 1 copper ingot is 100 units, so 6, 7, 8. I think if I do all 50, that would be very close. I don't think exactly, but I think it would be very close. I might try this one over here, because I also think that I heard bees out that way, so I could probably bring my skep and see if I could figure out where the bees live. Go. We pour, we pour. Excellent. Okay, we've got now 600 out of 900 units. I've got my copper falx. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but we're gonna go with falx. And I'm pretty sure in one of these I have a prospecting pick, which I have a funny feeling will help me greatly in attempting to find copper. So maybe we'll go to this one here, and let's also bring our skep. Let's take this out. Ooh, let's double check how our levels are doing. Probably need a solid watering moment, yes. Keep everything nice and hydrated, unlike myself. I am never hydrated, which is unfortunate, really. Hush, little frogs. Okay, I'm going to take this skep with me. Ooh, yes, okay. I have another storage vessel, which I'm going to put right here. Don't get distracted, Phil, don't get distracted. I'm going to keep my spear out, and I'm going to head this way. Okay, I know that somewhere here is where I found the native copper bits. Oh, here. Okay, I'm gonna make another ugly floating piece of dirt. It's just how I've been marking it. Let's grab these surface pieces. Oh, no! I didn't mean— oh. Damn. Ay, Dios mío. Do we hear any bees anywhere here? Bees, hello? Are you here? Can you? I feel like I'm doing a seance, you know, where they have like the Ouija board in front of them and they're like, hello, is anyone there? Can you hear me? Please. Oh. Please don't hear me, bear. Please don't hear me. Just as you were. I'm just gonna go back to doing only copper. I'm not gonna think about anything else. Oh, it's another copper bit. Okay, this time I'm gonna do this. And I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna do this. As long as that bear stays sleeping over there, nothing to worry about. Yes, copper. Oh, it says copper quality poor, so that's unfortunate, but at least we have some. That's something. Nothing to scoff at. I'll peek our heads out here. Nothing bad. Nope, we're gonna run. Okay, bye! Let's smash up some of our copper, shall we? Nice. So we've got 600 in here, and we need another 300. Now, 120 was 600. So that's 4, 8. Okay, if we do 20 is 100, and then 40 is 200. That means 60 is 300. So we'll need 60 pieces. To make 300. Right. Find out right now, I guess. Yes! Oh my gosh, I've done math. Oh, thank the lords. Okay, for experiment's sake, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Because the copper smelts at temperature of 1084. But this has gone over because of the coal. So what I want to do is I want to see if like this heat just like carries on through, and then I don't have to use as much coal. But I'm hoping that if the copper is already this warm, it'll just stay at that heat for longer, even though I've only put peat in, which only burns at a temperature of 900. So you can see the temperature going down quite rapidly. But I think this is holding out. It's not increasing anymore, which was before when I had coal in, but it's also not decreasing at an alarmingly ridiculous speed like the actual fire temperature. Yes, excellent. And pour these. 6. Okay, chill. Ouch. I would like to pour some of these, so maybe if I, once again, what is that, 2040? Okay, if we wait for this to get to 900, which is the max that peat can bring it, now it won't go any higher because it's on the peat heat. And then, now that the coal is heating it up, it will heat up to whatever temperature coal gets to, which I think is 1300? Yep, and it's past the 1080 that it needs for copper to start smelting, or melting. Even though we've gone to peat, I wonder if... Oh, we're not even halfway, actually. Oh, let's see. Oh, it hasn't stopped climbing, actually. Maybe now it has? That's still over 1080. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. Oh. Yes! Okay. That's great, because that means that, like, I won't have to use as much. There we go. So, we were going to do ingots, a chisel, and a saw. I've got some ingots now. I needed the anvil, not just the chisel and the saw, which is fine. I would like to also finish my cellar, so I am going to have to go to get some more of this peridotite cobblestone, maybe some slate, because I did like that color. I did like the color of the slate. And maybe we could also add to our list a lantern so that this, like, the light stays on inside of my cellar. Lantern for the cellar. Yes. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this copper pickaxe with me, this prospecting pick with me. Okay! I'm going to bring my bowl with my meal in it. I'm gonna bring my skep just in case I hear bees. Oh, and my gears. Where are my gears? Haha, rusty gears. And I am going to go on a rowing journey. A rowing expedition to go see some merchants and hopefully not die to wolves. So, oh yes, let me quickly show you the map and where I have traversed. So I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've gone south. I went south first. I went actually across to the east first, and then I went south. And I went all the way south to down here, which is -400, +1900, and I found this here treasure hunter trader. Oh, I went up north a little bit here. I kind of cut across this area here and did like a little loop-de-loop, as you can probably tell. But I want to go and see... Maybe let's go and see this clothing trader and then this survival goods trader. I've realized that I'm heading towards the trader that is on a rather steep mountain, and I don't remember how I climbed to the top last time. Maybe it was up this way? Oh, there's quartz bits there too. Okay, let me just take my spear out just in case. And we'll see how we go. With speed, I can see it. Okay, last time I was here I accidentally hit you, but this time I don't want to do that. Bedware. Hello, what have you got to trade, Bedware? Okay, look, I don't have that many gears. That's 35, and I have 18, I'm pretty sure. Okay, not particularly... nothing useful for me right now. I might just go fast down. Let's have a look. The next one is down and around the corner. Let's go there. Look, because it's so dark, I don't think that getting out to go look for resin is going to be within our abilities at this point in time. But perhaps on the way back home we might stop by and attempt to gather some more resin, because that would be good. I actually don't know how often the pine trees seep resin. So if somebody does know that, could tell me, that would be very helpful actually. Thank you. I also need flax. Remember to me, plant some more flax, because there's a lot of things the flax makes, including a linen sack, which gives me more slots, and that would be great, because I doubt that I can do backpack anytime soon. Backpack requires leather, which I know requires me to do some tanning. So there's the leather backpack, and there's also the sturdy leather backpack, which requires beeswax. But maybe at a later time. I will look at it at a later time. I'm not going to get distracted in the middle of the ocean. I'm going to go to this trader. Yes. But flax. For me. Is that the trader? I think it is. Hello there. Shem. You are a survival goods supplier. And I will be able to... Oh, I can sell you copper ingots. If I get lots of copper, I could just sell you junk. And I can even buy linen sacks from you. They're only 2 gears. I'm gonna go buy some. 2, 4, 6, 8. What are we gonna buy today? That didn't rhyme. That's okay. I'm so excited. I don't even have to look for linen. I've got some gears. I want to buy... How do I... I want 4 of these, and that costs 8 gears. I buy. Thank you. Yes, okay. I've got so much stuff. I got excited. Let me have a look at what other things you might have. Still got fur coat. Now that is 10 gears, but I think I'm going to be making my fur coat, so that should be okay. I can sell coal. Oh, nice. Okay. These are all things that I could probably sell quite easily. Maybe not the honey, because I don't have bees yet, but eventually, right? Okay, let us, in fact, have a look at how we can maneuver ourselves around this. Okay, so switch out some of these. Oh no. Oh no. This has this in it. Okay, and then this has this in it. Okay, wait. If I throw these out, yep. And then pick these out, I can probably put these in here, right? I've got so much more room for activities. Okay. This is exciting. So I've got, look, 4 hand baskets right there. Maybe I can just throw them because I've got linen sacks now. I'm just gonna thank you for your service. I've got linen sacks, let's go! See, I like this gradient. This is such a nice gradient of color. I wish to put it on my nails. That would be nice. Ooh, we could do like vintage story nails and makeup. Oh, that would be a good time. Hey, I know that there is the ruins here where I could not reach that one piece of bone. But what is it? Like bone soil? Soil with bones in it. I can't remember what it's called. My arms were too short. It was a whole moment. I didn't bring my pickaxe. I couldn't access it. It was a time. But we are going to retrieve it right now. Oh, there's some... Oh, I hear some bees. I hear bees, friends. Oh, I think I see a hive. If I put this here, and then if I put this here, maybe they will move into that place with the bees. One can only hope. Okay, here is the place. The bony soil. Yes, that's it. I've brought my... Haha! Don't understand how much that irked me. My arms were too short. It was awful. As you can probably tell, I dug like all the way around the side here. I couldn't get to it. I really needed this pickaxe to be able to do anything, but alas, I had no pickaxe on me. Are there any other ruins here? Not that I can see and or tell. Oh, wait. That looks like some over there. Some horsetail. I do think I have some of this at home. Oh gosh. The fog. Once again. Okay, this is like a little small one. Nothing much happening down here, it looks like. That's okay. We can leave well enough alone. Are you still empty, little skep? I think you are. That's okay. I feel like I could just leave you there for a hot moment, yes? Straw dummy. Hopefully I remember that. I mean, it's right there next to the sandstone cobble sandstone pillar. Surely I won't forget it. Famous last words. Okay, I must locate my heather path. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this trader before we begin tearing down more of the mountain. Oh gosh! I can hear... Oh no! There's 2 of them! Oh! Run backwards, run backwards, run backwards, run backwards. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, okay, okay, okay. No, 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 stop! Gonna just build a little pillar up to just check. These bushy things are actually so dangerous. I can't see past them. I can hear when I'm in danger, but I didn't even realize that there were two of them close by. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's either a dead hog or that's an asleep hog, and I have been burnt before. Let us just assume that it is an asleep hog until we know otherwise. I don't want to go over to that trader now. It's a little scary. But it's okay. I feel like I dealt with that pretty nicely. I didn't fully run away. I remembered to fight with my spear because it's got reach. No, come back. I need your medium pelt. I don't want to go that way actually because that's where the wolves were. I want to get to that trader. Maybe if I just like run towards it at speed and haste. Oh gosh, I can hear it behind me. Leave me alone. Look, it was a bit of a time coming towards your trading outpost here, Shift. And I will say, there are some very scary wildlife outside of your door, so just be aware, be warned. But I can sell bread. This is good, because that means there's a few people that I can sell bread to that will give me gears for that. So if I just amass a bread empire, sell all these traders some bread so that they can eat out here in the middle of nowhere, we could have bucket loads of gears. The elk one's kind of cute, but I don't think that would be a smart way to spend my money currently. Like it! Okay, well, that's good. I think this is the very precarious landing that I made for myself. Indeed. Yes. Oh, well, it doesn't look like there's very much going on in this general section. I've got very poor magnetite and very poor cassiterite, so that's unlucky. I guess we're only here for the peridotite. That's what we got going for us. More wolves? Come on now. I just left a place with lots of wolves. This mountain's not gonna know what's hit it. Little mole named Phil just tunnels all the way through it just so that we can get all the peridotite. I've got so much peridotite. I'll keep going until my pickaxe breaks, I think. Oh! Well, would you look- speak of the devil. So I'm going to make my way back over to my tiny little raft. I'm going to not pay attention to the wolves above me who keep howling. And I'm going to make my way home. Will you give me medium pelt? Yes. Oh, and you've given me like 8 meat. Let's go. Oh, I missed. Oh, I don't want to go near that cave. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm pretty sure this space over here is all gravel as well. You know what, maybe let's just head north, because I did want to see if I could find some resin, although it is getting to nighttime now. Again, not very helpful for resin collecting, but we'll see. Let me just check through these to make sure there's no resin. No. Let's also steal some of these gravel pieces, shall we? Oh, and there goes my shovel. Okay, I'll leave those two there. I know it looks a little bit odd, but we've got like a full stack now. It should be all good. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Nom while I paddle. Oh, I forgot my bees. Oh, next time. Next time. We're gonna have to come back to the skip at a different time. That's pretty too. Hey, we're nearly home. I can see my house. I still haven't found any walnut though. Gonna have to just wait for the trees to grow for me, I think. My cattails have grown though. I'll check my farm. It is a little bit dry. We shall water. There we go, oiled. And then let me just place these down. I've got 4 and I need 5. Oh. Where are these wolves? I'm uncertain, but I guess they're there somewhere. If I take it 1 down and make this another deep, will that assist in keeping all my food colder too? Because that would be helpful actually. I'm uncertain, but it would be good to experiment once again. I still don't see these wolves. Where are they? I've got ingots. Look at that. Copper ingots. I also have my anvil. Huzzah! Anvil acquired. Okay. Now what? I'm just gonna do that for now. Actually, you know what? Let's make some cobblestone because I can finish off some of my wool. Hey! Okay, all of my base is now green. I feel like we're probably gonna need a roof moment for our forge, so let's just use our dirt here as like a makeshift roof moment. Yes? Will you be floating dirt for a moment for me? Thank you, I appreciate this. There we go. Okay, let us very quickly go have a look at how to do some smelting, shall we? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Need a hammer. Smelt some ingots to be forged. I have got some ingots. Build a forge. I have got the forge. Fill it with charcoal. Okay, I will fill it with charcoal. How much charcoal does one need to fill? Uh-huh. Click to place 1 or 2 ingots into the forge and ignite with a torch in hand to heat up your ingots to a white hot temperature. When the ingot is hot enough, take it from the forge and place it on the anvil. You will be offered recipes. Carefully select the one you want to smith. Okay, so we've got 2 things that we wanted to make. So those 2 things were the saw and the chisel. So let's put these on here. Let's light this up. These are in fact heating up. We'll get this. We'll get this. Put this in our offhand. I think that's what it said. Smithing? How do I know when it's hot enough to be worked with? Oh no, I didn't wanna pick it up. Not just yet. Ooh, they're getting nice and red. Red hot. Okay, take to work. Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. I require chisel. Oh, here we go. F. Let's hit you out this way. Yes, excellent. And then heavy hit. Oh gosh, okay, maybe not. How do I upset up, upset? Maybe split? The split, just get rid of it. It does. Okay, cool, good. We'll take it. Oh no, I need you to go up from here. Nope, okay, I need you to go right. Which way's right? This way. No, this way. Oh gosh, I don't know my rights from my lefts, I'm so sorry. There we go, uh-huh. Oh, nice. Okay, and now, because it's hot, I need to go throw it into some water. Let me just... Huck! Okay, I can chill there for a hot moment. Then I make my other thing. which is a copper saw blade, which requires me to... Let's let me do a heavy hit. Kind of. Not particularly. I might need to just move junk across. Yes. This way? Yep, good. This way? Okay, let me also move these ones. Let's also move two of these across and down. Oh, not quite good. Oh no, okay, this one? This one. This one? Yes, good. Hey, okay. I get this one out and then I throw that one also into the water. It's happening! I do want to try and make a metal plate for a lantern for underneath. Yes, excellent. And then we fill out one of these ingots. Good. Actually, you know what? Let's double check. Okay, I'm probably gonna need two oh no. I've done goofed myself, really. I needed two. Alas, I am a goofy goober. Hopefully they've cooled down enough now, right? Yay! I now have a chisel and a copper saw blade, which I can mix with a stick to make a copper saw. And I just need to get this copper plate going. And that could be, we could have it all. Okay, there's that one, and then let's fill up this iron mold. There we go. Light this pit kiln. On fire. Oh, ouch, not me on fire, not me on fire. Damn. Is there a baddie down there? Not quite sure, but gonna find out. No, oh thank goodness, I put a torch in here. I am a genius. Is that a bee? Why is it underground? I can't tell if that's a bee or if that's fly. Could be both. Could be neither. Could be neither bee nor fly. I wouldn't know. I do know that I want to make this just one more deeper. Let's see whether or not that'll help keep everything nice and cool in the summertime. Nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do the floor out of. Maybe I'll do the same as my forge and do mud brick, because that could look cute. The wolves, they howl at me. Grab some more pelt moments. Nope, not even spelt. It's Pete. I knew what I was trying to say. We also need to figure out what doors we can use. Because if we can, I'd really just like to use like a trapdoor. Maybe just like a nice little oak trapdoor. The walnut also looks really nice too. Maybe a walnut solid trapdoor? Surely I have some walnut wood somewhere. How many can I make with this saw? Oh, 12! Easy! Surely that counts. If I just take away this and then just... Boop. Yes! Oh wait, but if I have... This is some sort of wood moment up here. Maybe I can even have like wood planks. Oh wait. Okay, hang on. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, Phil. You're doing this thing. Ow! Hot, too hot. Yes. Where were the things? Okay. You want plate. Yes, plate. This is a mess. Oh my gosh, that was so much hard work. Honestly, wolves, if now's the time that you decide to attack me, I'm going to be upsetty. I know I have a candle somewhere. But where have I put it? I need to locate where I've put this random candle. I have a funny feeling I've left it in my old house. As in dirt hut number 1. Oh! Exactly the right amount. Perfect! Okay. I've got my little cellar moment going on now. All I want now is for the floors to be right. So if I go mud brick, do I want dark mud brick? That only made 4. I'm gonna need so many more. It's okay, you know what? I'll make this 4 in the corner here. Fire pit. Grab myself some food because I'm almost starving. Oh, didn't mean to put that there. Let me just take that down. Sorry, trapdoor. Oh, I did it again. I'll have to cut some more down tomorrow, but this might be able to give us some more mud bricks to work with. Oh, that's 28. That's pretty solid, actually. Now we live in our cellar. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just put this over here. Oh my gosh, I have a cellar. I don't know if the walls need to be a different material too to help make it more like locked in. However, I'm very happy with that. Oh, there was dark mud bricks out here. Oh, I should have checked. Ugh, I feel like I need to find some filler just so I can say that I have filler. Oh, that's nice too. Oh, I feel like that. Let's make some slate. And a quern. I want to make a quern out of the green one. Quern moment, of course. That was number 1 on my priorities list. Where's the quern? Chisel. Quern! And then also, maybe if I do like a 14. I need to make one of those ones where I can hang my tools up. I still don't see it. See, now I have my chisel and hammer and my... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna guess they're stuck in a hole somewhere. Like, that's the only possibility, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. Okay, yes. And I also have my quern, which I can grind things up in, like my grain. How are you doing, farm? Oh, I mean, I guess it's been raining this entire time, so it looks like you're doing great. Actually, you're doing all right. Might even put another row. If I, like, that's correct, right? Sorry, I'm just more of a visual person. I'm not very good at math, but if I can visualize it, then it, like, works in my brain a bit better. The turnips would be a good time, and same with the carrots. Let's just put those 2 carrots up here. And let's use the rest as turnips. And because it's raining, everything's at 100% moisture, so we should be all good. But for now, I'm gonna be brave, and I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna see whereabouts these wolves are. Because if they're down in a pit and I can just cover up the pit and also kill them, that would be really, really nice, actually. So, I'm here and I'm looking and I'm seeing. I'm gonna do a little itty bitty tower. Ah! I see. It looks like they're stuck. I'm just going to go just a little bit closer and then... No wonder they're all just like... sad and howling. Did I shut this down? Can I mayhaps make like a bow? Or like a bow and arrow kind of moment? Or I could just make a lot of spears. Yep, a lot of spears it is. Put down my copper ones because I don't want to lose those. Eh. Eh. Okay, that's a few. Let me just make a couple more. That's just a lot of wolves, honestly. There's just gonna be a lot, and I mean a lot of flint spears down there for a little while. I probably need to grab some of these spears, or I could attempt to poke at them from a distance. That could also be a good thing to do. Okay, we'll leave those there for just the time being. Oh my gosh, there's so many wolves. No wonder I kept hearing so many wolves. Oh my gosh, that's... What in the sheer amount of wolfage is this? Holy moly ravioli. It's kind of crazy, honestly. It's kind of crazy. I don't think I need this many flint spears, but I have them. Okay, that was a lot. Time to cut these all up. I'm gonna just preemptively make another knife for myself because I have a funny feeling I'm gonna need it. Okay, let's go ahead and begin skinning all these. Because they probably will also give me some solid pelts. Man, I'm gonna have so much bushmeat, and I can't even cook with bushmeat. It can only just... I can only bushmeat with bushmeat. We're gonna fill in this hole with some rammed earth. Possibly a waste of rammed earth, but uncertain. And honestly, not phased, because I have a lot of this stuff, and I have a funny feeling I'm gonna get more of this stuff. Salt. By grinding halite stone. I don't have any halite stone. That's fine, I will just simply cook it. Perfect, okay. I'm going to put all this meat in here and cook it all up. I'm gonna put all this... Oh, I've got so much medium hide. Wait, I can make the last oiled hide for my... what is it called? For my fur clothing. Yes, perfect. I still don't understand how I managed to miss the fact that there was just so many more ruins here. Oh, bony soil? Yes, we'll take it. I don't know what this is, but I'll take it because it looks like a cool block. Oh, this just breaks into little pieces? Damn. Any of the cracked vessels that are just open, easily visible, able for me to just grab quickly? It doesn't. Oh, wait! Ore vessel. Maybe there is. Black coal. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that does, but that looks good. Oh, more bony soil. Okay. Oh, that's the sound of more wolf. We're gonna just mosey on back this way. The storm. It continues to storm. Look here, bony soil. I should probably pan that this evening. Probably should cook this up at some stage too. I also have these crocks. I'm pretty sure one of the things that we can make are shelves. So, make some shelves. There we go. These here. And then we can put our bowls up here. Okay. Let's make another vessel. Okay, 1 vessel and 2. Amazing. Okay, now we need to fire up our storage vessels. 1, 2. Oh, too close, too close. And while it is dark outside, I'm going to do some panning. Grab this here bony soil. We pop a torch down here so it's not super dark for us. And then we begin. Ooh, fiber. That is a yay. Is that a candle I see? I can see a candle. I'm gonna make a lantern. I feel like we're probably going to tick off like 90% of the things that we're going to do today. Not the bees. My bad. Okie dokie. That is all the bony soil. And I can see there are a few things in here that are going to be extremely helpful. Let's place our pan down. Let's grab our torch. And let's make our way back inside. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was our club. Oof. Let us put some torch down and let's grab the copper plate and the, what is it, quartz. I think it's the clear quartz, the one that we need. So let's grab the clear quartz. And we can make our lantern, I believe, which is copper plate, 2 clear quartz, and a candle. Now I have a candle, I have 2 clear quartz, and I have a copper plate, which means I now have a copper lantern, which brings, oh my gosh, that's a lot of light. Wow. Can I hang it from the ceiling maybe? Yes. Amazing. I have a bony rib cage. Rib cage. Oh my gosh, why was that so hard for me? An age lore book. Ooh, let's have a read. Okay. Diet of Kings, part 1 of 1. Hit J to open our journal. Scribe's Notes, 1318. Master Jonas Folks, please come forth. The lords and ladies rose when he entered the room. Even the kings gave him small gestures of welcome. He walked to the center of the court, his attendant behind him, bearing a great collection of drafts. My lord, as I'm sure you are now aware of, we face a nightmarish threat. This disease, or plague as it has been called, is not overly complex, neither is it beyond our vision. It is, quite simply, desolation made manifest. Here his attendant began laying out a number of medical diagrams upon the floor. Master Falks issued from one parchment to the next, gesturing as he went. It rots the body in its entirety. It begins externally with numbness and darkened skin. Proceeding further into the ligaments, the victim may lose control of entire limbs. Eventually, the flesh sloughs off in small heaps. By this time, the victim has likely entered a cataleptic state. This may as well be a blessing for them. The rot will have overtaken their eyes and ears now, depriving them of their senses. Arriving at the last parchment, he paused and gazed upon it. Many of the gathered assembly also leaned forward to see the image more clearly. From the scribe's desk it appeared only to be a drooping mass of charcoal smearings. This is all that remains of the poor souls. In its final stages, the rot consumes the mind and body whole, leaving nothing left of distinction. Here, His Majesty, the King of Undland, interjected. Is there truly no method of treating this malady? What preventions are available to us? No preventions, Your Grace, save total isolation from the populace. Even such a drastic method as that will only last until the food supply is infected. As for treatments, I have found none. Perhaps some of my betters from the Academy have made progress, but judging by their silence, I think not. He paused again, here and cleared his throat. It is certain death. However, I stand here now to offer you a better fate. Ooh. That is upsetting to read. So, from the previous note, this is like early talks of whatever this rot is. And then by the time it gets to this one, it's jumped up by a very big amount, and this is just straight up a disease that is just coming through and eating everything. Doesn't sound like it's turning them into zombies. This literally sounds like it's turning them into just goop piles. Piles of goop. That's unfortunate, but very interesting to learn. I have no idea where I'm going to keep this. But that's okay. Got a lot of bones, which we can turn into bone meal, which is exciting. Maybe we can also... we can crush that up and turn it into bone meal. Is that a thing? Yes! What does bone meal make? Terra preta. What is that? Bone meal and compost with powdered charcoal. Fertility 80%. Ooh. To a placed wattle fence block to create a block of wattle and daub. Ooh, colorful blocks. You know what? We can... I like the sound of that. That sounds good. It's also a fertilizer for pea. Put all the bones outside here. I can probably make a lime with these things. Flax fibers, some flax twine. Got this linen, which there was something I was going to make with linen, right? Oh, that's right, a bed. Let's firstly put away this and these. I will need to go and find some more copper at some stage. But for now, I think to end this session, let's finish by making ourselves a bed, shall we? Like a proper, actual bed. Can I make this into 3? Oh, that only makes 2. Okay. 1 second. Let me cut up some grass. We've got grass, we've got linen, and then we've got boards. And that makes a wooden bed. Success! There we go. Now we have a little wooden bed to sleep in. Hey! And we are here in our cozy little cellar. We're making ourselves some lime. Ingredient for lime water. Oh, this is how we can make the thing. This thing. What is it? Leather. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so to summarize, today we have, in fact, after the debacle that was the last time, we have... I'm just going to run over this way. We have gotten an anvil. We have used our forge finally. We have gotten ingots. We have crafted ourselves a saw blade and a chisel. And with said saw blade and chisel, we have managed to create some very pretty very pretty rocks, like these ones here, the polished rocks, as well as this here trapdoor and bed. I figured out how to oil my pelts, and in doing so I'm going to be making myself a fur coat at some stage. We haven't found any walnut, but what we have found is more of the peridotite stone to make more cobblestone, which we have finished the underside, like the base of our house with. As per our goals at the start of the session, we have... Jump, jump, jump. We have, in fact, got our chisel, we've got our saw, we've finished our cellar. Look at this bad boy. The walls are done, the floor is done, we've even got a lantern. I thought we were gonna have to go back to the old base to get that one random candle that we acquired, but no, we actually managed to pan a candle, which is kind of cool. And then I think the only thing that we didn't actually get to do this time around was our bee skep moment. And honestly, I feel like that's probably because I forgot about it, and I left the gigantic mountain and I forgot to go back and check my beehive. But I have it marked on the map, and I'm hoping to go back to it in between sessions. So hopefully between now and when I film episode 4, I'm going to do my best to try and get some more of the peridotite stones so that I can finish building this. And also figure out where walnut wood is. I don't know where to find it, but I want to so that I can get some more of my house done. But today I think that we made excellent progress, all things considered. And look, there was some hiccups, as you are now aware. And that's probably why this is going to come out just a little bit late. But I hope you are still enjoy it and are okay with being just a little bit patient with me. I am still learning, and hopefully each time I do this I get better and better. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I'm Phil, and this is Phil Learns Vintage Story. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, morning, all the times. Have a good time. Bye!